Hello friends, thanks for joining me again back at the workbench. I want to talk to you about one of the most important tools that I keep here, and I frankly have some in the garage, in the house, in my work belt, all over the place because they're so important and essential for working, and that is the quintessential hammer. All right, friends, so the hammer is essentially one of the most important tools you can have because no other tool is designed to do what it does. It is designed to drive nails. That's its design. Now, some of them also pull nails, but that's not the best tool to use to pull a nail or to pry with. My most favorite hammers have a wood handle. The reason I enjoy a wood handle more is because when you hit with the hammer, when you are using that hammer to strike an object, there are vibrations and like essentially shock waves that go through the head, through the handle, then to your body. And little story, when I was first out of high school, I went to community college for construction tech and architectural tech. I'd work in the mornings, and then in the afternoon I would work as a framer and build houses. And I had a hammer that had a steel head and a steel handle. It had a little plastic, well, it wasn't plastic, it was like a hard rubber handle. But using that handle so much, I developed some tendonitis in my elbow and my arms and my wrist, and it got to where it was just so painful to drive a hammer. Once I switched to a wooden handle, that went away because the wooden handle will absorb that shock. It takes up that shock. It doesn't transfer it to your arm. So that's why I prefer a wooden handle. Now, there are lots of different types of hammers. Now, see, this one does not even have a claw to where you can pull up a nail. This one's it's more of a purpose-built hammer. This one's more of like a trim hammer right here. It's got that big head on it, so you can get in a corner and pound that little nail. This one's a little fun hammer. This one's for really small little stuff. Little small, like your upholstery might have a little nail. That's what this is for, little stuff. This thing's not for pounding 16 penny nails. This is a little guy for little tiny nails. Here's a ball peen. This ball peen is for shaping metal. If you have some sheet metal that needs to have a curve in it, that's what you'd use this rounded part over. You use a ball peen for that purpose. Here's the quintessential curved claw hammer, a little, I wouldn't call it a framing hammer. I'd call it more of you'd use it for trim work or like for household stuff. Now, the reason I say you shouldn't really think of this as a prying tool is because sometimes things break. Now, I don't know how this thing broke. This was not broken by me. But more times than not, your handle will break. That handle will bust, and then you'll need to get a new handle, which is fine. You can do that, but it costs money, so why not use a prying tool instead of your hammer? But this, yeah, someone really got after it with that. So that's why I say these are for driving things, for pounding things in, not for prying. Now this thing is cool. This thing is really cool. And I don't know exactly what it's for. My suspicion, and leave it in the comments if you know what it is. My suspicion is that it is a blacksmithing tool to create a channel that you can drive, and then you can essentially make into two different parts. So that is my suspicion. I don't know exactly what it's for. I almost want to call it like the Weathervane hammer because, you know, the wind can turn it. But yeah, anyway, I think it's pretty cool. Like I said, this one's not mine either. It's got a small little handle on it. Very small diameter. Really pretty cool thing though, pretty neat. Now here we have a hatchet that has a hammer on the end, and it's an actual hammer. Some hatchets just have a square end. This thing has an actual hammer on the end. It's actually a waffle type end on it, and it's a hatchet. So this thing's pretty cool. I mean, that's pretty cool. You got a hammer and a hatchet. This thing here is for prying out some nails or breaking some wire or whatnot. So yeah, this thing's pretty cool. There's a lot of different hammers, folks. What I would do is I would look for your hammer that is purpose built. I would seek out your purpose. What do you want to do with it? Do you want it to be an all-around household hammer? Well, then probably grab something like this. Do you want to do some metalworking? Maybe venture into a ball peen. So what's your purpose? What are you going to use it for? What are you going to do with it? And then decide what you need from there. Hey, thanks for watching, folks. I really appreciate the view. Make sure to work hard, because hard work is its own reward, and that's exactly how you get better, is when you work hard. Thanks for watching.